Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Universal Channeling. Channeling the Conscious Universe. Andrew's Revocation, Sanctuary of All Souls. Monday, November 16, 2020 at 10:39 a.m. Return to the Sanctuary of All Souls. This place is something that exists outside of time, outside of space, that is available for every sovereign being out there seeking healing, solace, and the regeneration of their soul. This place is your source connection. I want you to begin this visualization process that gives power and form, and co-creation to this sanctuary of all souls. For when we return to the truth of the sanctuary for all souls, we discover there are 4 common places where we come to learn, to reconnect your sacred journey, reaching that point where you know you need sanctuary, and at any moment and choice, you can make a no-time choice to go to this place of a sanctuary for all souls, that is protected by Source itself. Can you give yourself this gift you've had since birth? Allow yourself to visualize what this place would look like, how it would welcome you. Here's an example. On the very edge of the horizon's line, is this large pyramid, with dozens of other structures around it. Something the ancient knowingness inside your DNA has seen 1,000 times before, on this world and millions of others. Use that imagery to begin your journey to those sacred pyramids of consciousness and wisdom, connected to Source Incarnate Now. Each step you take, modifies your vision of Source Incarnate Now, and makes it a part of this sacred journey on this sacred route of the scenic understanding of your personal process of communion and union with Source. As you come closer to the structures, you see the pyramids and the statues and obelisks, and the great temples to the sun, places to view the skies and the stars. The place is bustling with spiritual astronomers, consciousness explorers, people of wisdom, joy, and happiness. They welcome you to their space of sanctuary for all souls, for to get here, means you have awareness of it. This is your key to being here, present, in the sanctuary for all souls. You are led to your personal regeneration chamber. It is a chamber of regeneration of heart space. You're given a set of instructions that tell you to go from this chamber to a garden, then to prayer ground. This will be something you will repeat in this place of sacred power of Source Incarnate, connection. Inside this chamber is a big pool of water, very warm, steaming. Go inside the water. Feel it encompassing your body. Allow it to bond with this current vision. You are in the chamber of regeneration of heart space, and you are now making the conscious, active choice to spend 3 dream days and 3 dream nights in this place of water, solace, steam, and the regeneration of the heart space that is the I Am Presence. Now, allow the water to be the new pericardium, creating a duplicate I Am shell, around your spirit framework. It is your individual choice to empower this vision for the next 3 dream spaces. Your next place that is on your list, is the Garden of the Regeneration of Dream Space. You have left the first chamber. You're wearing comfortable clothes. You're walking through a courtyard, and people are happy and full of joy and sharing wisdom. You stop at a corner, and there is somebody offering food, some food for wisdom. What wisdom do you have to share to the vendor in the sanctuary of all souls? You have a bite to eat, knowing you've spent your full 3 dream days, and full 3 dream nights inside the chamber of regeneration of heart space. This bite of food in the sanctuary of all souls reconnects you to the Great Spirit incarnate within, and now it is time for you to go back, research, and look for the mystery within yourself. You make your way to the Garden of Regeneration of Dream Space. Here there are the most incredible gardens, flowers, plants, bushes, trees, in perfect unity, and synchronicity of color and unity. Allow yourself to visualize this amazing garden that is here to reconnect you to dreams, for that is the very purpose of these flowers, and plants, and bushes that have generated themselves in the sanctuary for all souls, to reflect their perfect dream unity, asking for you to simply connect to it, and share your dream space with it, so it can cleanse, repair, renew, and regenerate your dream space, connected to your heart space, freeing you of the density of the world, and allowing Source Incarnate Now to be a part of your dream space. Dedicate an entire dream afternoon basking in the sun, in the Garden of Regeneration of Dream Space. It will be your own self-disciplined service that empowers this vision to have that full dream day power behind it. The next on your list is the prayer grounds of regeneration of interconnectivity. You have spent a day in the sun with the flowers and the plants, and now you know night is coming, asking you to connect to a different part of your soul. This journey that I've described into the sanctuary of all souls, is something that can be applied as a single teaching meditation, individual, or a higher level of co-creation. For what I am doing is setting a stage and a metaphor in which your own creation, can create your own Source Incarnate form of regeneration, so that we can all act at the highest form of life. I have been to the prayer grounds of meditation. I have been to the prayer grounds of interconnectivity, and they have taught me the most important lesson of all. Sacred source connection comes from the actions within. When you arrive at the prayer ground, your knowingness is present. When you arrive at the prayer ground, you are ready to pray. When you arrive at the prayer ground, you are ready to make even deeper forms of sacred communication than you've done before, because you have been in the chamber of regeneration of heart space. You have been in the garden of dream space. Now you can play in the fields of clarity to begin prayer within Source itself. When you regenerate your interconnectivity with Source, it starts with the visualization of how we started, as a fetus in our mother's womb. We were a heart, and then that heart grew arms, and legs, and a spine, and a head, and a brain, and we were born, and we forgot who we were. Our interconnectivity is a part of the fetus in our mother's womb. Here is where we give prayers to the fetus in our mother's womb, knowing that it is us, still in infinite source connection, and us, the future micro-being, saying back to it, the processes we've went through. You are choosing to make interconnectivity a part of your self-co-creation on these prayer grounds. You will need many prayers. Your wisdom is there. Your life force is there. It simply takes action to turn knowledge into more wisdom. On the prayer grounds of regeneration of interconnectivity, you can use all forms of tools, because it is about the sharing in this sanctuary space, the joy of prayer. And when you discover the joy of prayer, the next chamber will be ready for you, the next place in the sanctuary of all souls will be ready. It means you have reached the Unicode expression. I am ready to re-enter the moment of my birth, where the will to live was my first non-dream thought. This place of regeneration of internal fortitude, reconnects you to that fetus who's now a baby, who took their first breath in the sacred world before you were imprinted upon. By making your conscious application of the sacred, so that the fetus in the baby that has been born, has been connected in that moment of birth. There is an intense will, to live, and this is what you must learn to connect to in the sanctuary of all souls. By giving the power to the sanctuary, by your visualization process, you are not giving away power to individuated beings. You are going to Source itself, the place where all souls come for respite and protection and regeneration of heart space, dream space, interconnectivity, and the drive and will and internal fortitude that it takes to live. By doing this practice daily, the mystical will become a part of your dream days and nights, when you choose to spend in the regeneration of heart, dream, internal connectivity, and internal fortitude. In that chamber of heart space, make yourself. In this vision, spend 3 days and 3 nights there. In that garden of regeneration, spend an entire day in the sun there. Can you create that in your visualization and self-teaching? When you arrive at the prayer ground, do you have prayers that are ready to be said in the sanctuary of all souls prayer ground, so you can regenerate your interconnectivity to all forms of existence? And once you've acknowledged all forms of existence, you move into this moment of birth, so this I am, will live and go through the DNA activation of self-awareness. By expanding your self-awareness and using techniques like this, you will begin to have greater ability to traverse the multiverse. See you in the dream world. Andrew Bartzis. Website, andrewbartzis.com